So, I've noticed that our girl is a little bit too thin under the ribs here. So, let's try with lower subdivision, with symmetry. Just add a little bit of meat there. But just tiny bit, not too much. Okay. And these things here are bugs. This is with our current material. So if we fill her with her own material, we will disable those. So it's fine. It's not a problem at all. So this will be the muscles of the abdominal muscles. If she has. She probably has some. Okay. It's not completely bad. I'm looking also at the... So, you know, now I will tell you, the elbows, when they go here, they should be almost going to the top of the pelvis here. So the top of the pelvis in this area, is in this area. Yes, it's kind of, maybe, yeah, kind of like that. And the ribs, no, it's, oh no, the elbows are not going to the top of the pelvis. Yeah, they're a little bit above that. End of the ribs, kind of. So yeah. But don't take my words as something that's written in stone. Nothing is written in stone. You always recheck your sources, always recheck everything, because otherwise you can make mistakes that are just by somebody lied to you and you're making this kind of mistake because of that. Don't let that happen. Check your sources and recheck what they say, you know. So I will increase the size of this thing because I think in the concept it's a little bit wider. And what can we do now? Let's make this thing the knife holder. Yeah, this is basically a piece of fabric which probably yeah, it's holding the knife and the sheath, and it's also held by two straps, which I don't see where they have some buckles or something. So we'll have to take care of this. First, select our body, then go to the higher subdivision by pressing D a few times, however is necessary. Then disable all masks by making a mask. Yeah, basically that's what we do. Disable all masks by making a mask. And you will notice that I am now making... I have symmetry now, so I will X and disable... No. I will disable this mask and just have this one on. So those straps that she has here are pretty thin, and I'll make them, yeah, pretty thin, obviously, but we'll see. So yes, cool. I think I will make them all the way, and we will figure it out how they I'm having an idea. We'll see. Having little idea. Her basic gear, her gear is not very old-fashioned, you know. Those kind of buckles are plastic and they are kind of new, probably from the last 30 years maybe. I'm not sure exactly, but I guess something like this. And probably she has to have similar buckles here. Yeah, but smaller. Okay, so we'll make those and then duplicate them, make them smaller and put them here. It's decided. So extract, accept, Control Shift click, del hidden. We have something here, del hidden again. We don't have anything else. And now just zero measure on the lowest poly count, zero measure a few more times, and then just start to make it. So the idea here is that I could have made just one of those straps, refine it and do everything, and then copy it. It could be the better idea, but it's I don't know. You decide what to do. I'm doing both for now. But yeah, the other way also is right. There is no wrong way, especially if both ways or all the ways are right. But if be careful now, I will say something very, very clever. If one of the ways is wrong, it will be not the right way. So yeah, I know. This is the wisdom of the centuries, you know, because I'm old and this is the wisdom. What do you know? Wisdom. Okay, forget about the wisdom now. Obviously, the wisdom won't help us here. We'll have to be on our own, and we will be on our own. What is this? Ah, it's a piece of this. Okay, it's a good thing to find out those buggy places and just kill them. I mean, get rid of them. We're not killing anybody. You know, it's not in our style. So we'll make this piece here, and yeah, I will show you what to do next. So let's go to the body, and then make this, and it will be like this size. And the top of the knife will be going upward, will be like here somewhere. But it doesn't matter now, we just need to make this, and of course without the other masks. Yeah, I forgot to disable the other mask, but I will easily go ahead and just erase it with the mask eraser tool. It's a brand new tool in ZBrush, which is there from the beginning of times, and yeah, so don't worry about it. Yeah, I noticed that this is too much. So if we look at the front of the model and we are having perspective on everything, we would have to see a lot of this thing and we can't see it. So now I will erase this part and put it more into the front. We have to look out for these things. Not that later we cannot change it. Of course we can, it's not a problem. But why should we? Since we can do it now. If you think a little bit more before you cut, I'm not sure what I'm saying. Oops. Okay, so Control Shift click, then disable those or just hide them, del hidden. Go ahead and do this, and we have it. It's very, very cool. So we are ready with this too. So those were just the things that we have to do, and they are not so important, but I mean, they're not so interesting. Yeah, they're important. Everything is important, basically, but they're not so interesting as, for example, making the knife itself or the sheath of the knife even will be much more interesting. For the sheath of the knife, no, for those straps here, I will do this. I will just make them go like that over this and go here in some hole. We will make the hole later, just like this. And it will probably not be a hole even. It will be a something like that resembles a hole. It will not be a hole. And now we can go to the 3D sketch and push it. Keep pushing it. Okay, yeah, it's looking good. So now, what we can do now is these straps here. Why don't we start them at least? They're a thing we have to do, so why don't we start those straps and see what happens. But first, we need to find a reference. And I found a reference. See? This is our goal. It's complicated form, but why shouldn't we try to do it? It will be cool. So, saving project file. Thank you, ZBrush. I'm always thanking ZBrush because I know that ZBrush, it doesn't require thanks from me, you know. But if I thank him, he maybe will be more gracious next time or something. I'm not sure. Okay, let's start with this. So the belt buckle is very good. This one, because it's just a plane, and we can duplicate it and make something from it. It's very cool. So now just solo will be okay. And let me think how to do this. Okay, so okay, we need it's easy. It's very easy. So first we'll make it a little bit wider. Then we will duplicate it. And one duplicate will be somewhere here. The other will be here. So this one, we want to make it a belt buckle. Let's just get rid of those. Insert, single edge loop, get rid of, with Alt, click. Okay. So first, we'll put somewhere here one thing, one edge loop. So next one, I want to enable my Y symmetry. So press X for symmetry and enable Y symmetry. If you don't have this layout, you go to transform, and from here you just enable Y and disable X symmetry. So we'll have symmetrical thinking. Yeah, but in order to, you know, if I have symmetry, when I put this edge here, it should be also in the bottom area. But for that to work, we need a middle one. But if I put it like this, it will not be exactly in the middle. So I will put it like this. Go to mirror and weld, press Y and disable X here in those little tiny buttons, and then press it. And now we will have a middle point, and now it will work. The symmetry will work. So I'll do this, and then this. I'm basically just putting those edges where, for example, I will delete this, and it will be the holes for the straps for the buckle. Okay, and then if you noticed, the picture that I've shown you is a black belt canvas for woman belts for woman, which is cool because our character is woman. It doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter at all. But since you're wondering, it's a woman's belt. So this will be the hole. This will be like this, and then we'll make this here, and this we will just push here. And this will be the hole for the belt, although it will not be exactly this. It will be this big. Yeah, those things are pretty thin at the ends here. So we want to delete this and this, and now you see this form kind of starts to resemble what we need. Yes. Okay, I will dial this a bit inward like this, and probably this a little bit. Okay, so everything is a little bit with me, as you can see. Little bit this, little bit that. No problem, no problem. Next, we want the thing that we will push into this. That thing will be very difficult to make, and I'm of course again pretty much joking because it will be as easy as this one. So we'll take this and again get rid of those. Yeah, I haven't made that kind of thing before, I think, but we'll do it. So we'll have one here, then a hole, then one in the middle, which will be long, then a hole. This will be thin, and then after that we'll have interesting things. So first, again, Y, X, press symmetry, disable X, press Y, so we have symmetry. It will be better. We press like this, and then the interesting part, it will be here, or we will move it probably, so it's okay. Let me think. So here, no, first I will delete this and this. So delete this, delete this. Then we will have one more here, and then in the middle, we don't exactly need this in the middle, but we'll do it anyway. So this will be our, you know, this thing, something like this. It looks like it, you know. Yeah, it's pretty good in my opinion. I mean, it's not the best, of course, but still it's nice. And if we even put one more here, we can even make something like that, which is a little more accurate even. So if we show them all, we can see how they strap in place. Kind of. Yeah, it's going like this, and probably, let me think. I'm thinking now. Yeah, I'm thinking a little bit. Those things should be a little bit more this direction, like, okay, look nice. And yeah, perspective should be off with this. When we're doing this hard surface things, perspective should be pretty much off. And those should go. Let me have the move brush, but I'm having the move brush. Oh, the draw size is 0. And this will go down like that. I think it's cool, and we will move it behind like this. And now it's time to make the thickness. So the thickness will be easy. Just extrude all polygons in this direction, for example. Flip, thickness. This one also. If we want to make it very, very realistic, we could make a little thickness, then delete some polygons, then make a lot of thickness again. We don't want that. We want just to resemble a real thing, not exactly to be like the real thing. We don't need this to be as real as possible. Flip it. We kind of have it, yes. It's, yeah, let's see. It's kind of looking like it, although not exactly. There's something I don't think it's right. I will push the Z symmetry also. Yeah. So we have to either increase this or decrease this. Okay, we will decrease this one, so mask it, invert the mask, and push it inward so it's almost flush with this here, and then press D. Nice, but we will need to crease it at least at 1 crease. Now it looks much better, and then 4, and it's pretty good. And then this again, crease at 1 crease, dynamic subdivide, press it, 4. It doesn't look that good, so we need to crease it at 2 probably. Let's try that, but we have one more card in our sleeves. Yeah, creasing at 2 is fixing things. So this basically is the strap that we want, except here we will definitely need to put a little bit more geometry in this area, and probably in this area too. definitely. And this area here should be a little bit thicker. So, how to do that? It's polygroup, just with Alt, making this a polygroup and the backside too, and then extrude not all polygons but polygroup all, and just extrude it like this. This will be good. Although I rethink it, and let's polygroup a single poly, then click shift, click shift and unclick, and then just click on those, because I think this thing should remain thinner. So extrude, polygroup all, and just extrude this, and this should remain thinner. Yeah, because I see that that's the way it is. Okay, and we will increase the thickness of this. Let's place this in the middle and just increase the thickness and push it. Yeah, it's kind of good. It's not the best. Yeah, it's not the best, but I think for our purposes this is pretty nice. So let's see the dynamic subdivision. Here is 4, and in this one is 4 again, but here we must have some crease. We have crease. We don't have crease enough. So what do? I will go here, crease, edge, loop complete, and just click on this. And this one on the top is okay. Maybe this is fine. Although we can put one more, insert single edge loop here. Good. Also here. And yeah, it's the same on the other side. And this looks, now it looks kind of good, except for it should be like this. Looking good. And now I will merge them. Merge down. And now we have them as one. And this is the thing that we have here. Obviously the guy that drew it doesn't know exactly how this looks, but we know, and we will do it. We are doing it. So we'll put it right here. Okay, we'll disable symmetry, we don't want it, and it will be also in the bottom side. Okay, so this will be for this video. It's not a lot, but it's cool thing, you know, this is cool. So see you in the next video.